What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you on this incredible Thursday. And we're about 30 minutes behind when we normally go on, but we've got a lot of stuff going on, guys. We're going to be talking about that here in just a few. I look up and who do I see? The greatest family on planet Earth hanging out with me. We got Crypto Tropics in the house. Liz Herrera, Nest Force, lower level. What's up, family? I got a couple more people I need to send this to, guys. You guys bear with me for a second. Let me get a couple more messages out as I be trying to let my people know. It kind of sounds like let my people go. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Huh? Something special's going on. What in the hell is this Shakaka coin everybody talking about? Huh? Are you crazy, 6-8? Good Lord, we're going to talk about that in a second. Guys, we got an incredible show, and I've got a guest standing by that's going to be coming on. My man, my brother from another mother. We're going to get right into it, guys. Appreciate you guys in a major way for being here. Greatest family on planet Earth. Crypto for life. Shakaka. Good Lord, what the hell's going on? We're going to talk about it. Market cap right now, $2.37 trillion. Bitcoin, oh my God, it's time to panic. 64,940. 64,000, not 64 cents. Some of you guys are kind of spoiled and don't realize Bitcoin once upon a time ago was 64 cents. Oh, wait a minute. How about 0.0064? Uh-oh, did it wake somebody up? Just saying, pay attention, know what you hold. Ethereum right now, $3,500. We got BNB at $591. Solana coming in at $134, guys. XRP. What the hell is going on? We're going to talk about this as well. How did ETH get a free pass? We're going to talk about that. Good Lord, huh? Somebody needs to pray for XRP. It's at 49 cents right now. Dogecoin right now at 12 cents. We got ADA, Cardano at 38 cents. AVAX at 27.65. We got Shiba. Uh-oh, Shiba had a little bit of a dip, huh? You know, it is. When you dip, we dip, just like that. Fell down to number 12 on CoinMarketCap. 15.2% down over the last week. It's okay. That's all right, huh? You got Shiba? I do. TRX right now is 11 cents. Chainlink at 14.44, guys. We got Polkadot at 5.71. Uniswap coming in at 10.18. A little bit of a, green going on, not too much. Near, let's make it clear, it's up 6%. Was down a whole lot over the last week. But guess what? It's still at number 18 on CoinMarketCap. We got Matic right now, 57 cents. We've got Pepe. There goes the third meme coin, huh? On good Lord. And this holding, I wonder if the people of Pepe like Michael Jordan, because they're stuck right there at that 23. That's kind of dope, though. If you think about all the projects they're ahead of, it's crazy. Once was a joke. So was Doge. So was Shiba, until it wasn't. We're going to talk about that. ICP right now at 8.37. We got Caspa at 14 cents, guys. APT at 6.99. We got HBAR coming in 8 cents. We've got XLM at 9 cents. Atom, one of the OGs in the space, at 6.93. Arbitrum right now is at 80 cents. We got Crow, if you didn't know, at 9 cents. Stack it up at 165. Sue is at 90 cents. We got VChain at 2 cents. Graph, GRT, is at 22 cents. By the way, guys, nothing we talk about on this show should ever be considered deemed financial advice. I am not, no comprende, a financial advisor. My name is James, aka 6-8Jay. Been in crypto since 2017, documenting my journey in the evolution of money. Good Lord. Optimism. I got a whole lot of it right now. We're going to talk about that. 187 right now. We've got Dog with Hat at 202, huh? Bow wow wow yippee yo yay. All those damn dogs in the house. Under right now, 127. Floki, another dog. Who let the dogs out? Good Lord. I don't know if that's a good or a bad but it's FTM right now is at 55 cents. We got Theta at 153. Bunk. There goes another dog. What is that, like the fifth? No, sixth, seventh meme coin at 4 zeros and 2. How about Brett? I got a friend named Brett. I wonder if that's his coin. Let me stop. Is it a meme? I think so. Brett right now, 14 cents, doing the thing, huh? It's a joke until it's not. We've got, what else we got here? We got Jasmine right now at 2 cents. FET at 158. The rest of the market, guys, kind of in the green. No reason to go all the way through all these coins. Single to double digit red. That's what's happening. We're going to get right into it, guys. Everybody's like, what the hell did you post today? What is Shakaka? We're going to talk about that in a second. Before we do, let's go to this. The real flex is removing your present from any place you don't feel loved, appreciated, and respected. Uh-oh, facts. The real flex is removing yourself, huh? From any place you're not appreciated and loved. I could agree with that. We got some stuff right here with David Schwartz, guys, testifies in the SEC versus Ripple case. Satoshi Nakamoto, the original creator, probably held an enormous amount of XRP. Good Lord, is that possible? Is it possible that Satoshi likes XRP? We're going to talk about that. Let's get some shouts out to the family real quick, and I got to bring my brother on. Crypto Tropics in the house. Liz Herrera. We got Nest Force. We got Marvin Davis, my brother. Beekeeper69, always one away. Huh? Thanks, Gary. What's up, thanks, Gary? greatest family on planet. All right, let's do it, guys. We got my man Frankie, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's see if I can get Frankie on. Frankie, you there?
Yo, what's up, Jay?
What's up, Frank?
What's up, Crypto for Life fam?
What's up, my brother, man? I'm really excited to have you on the show. It was like a last-minute request. Hey, Frankie, you mind jumping on with me? You was like, hell yeah, let's do it. Well, we got a lot to talk about, man. I'm super excited. We're going to get you back over here so we can go through some more of this information on. I'll get your feedback on some things, and then we'll get into while we're on here, which is talking about a pretty big live that's going to be coming up on Monday about a pretty amazing project called SHKK Shakaka. Holy Shakaka, what the hell's going on? We're going to talk about it. All right, guys, right here, let's see. We've got, it says, David Swartz says in this, it was during the Ripple case. Matter of fact, you know who can explain this better? It kind of has this little whole thing here, but let's go into my man Mikkel, which it looks like, shouts out to my man XRP Drops, who shared this video with Mikkel talking about it. It's about 3 minutes, but it's very interesting. Let's listen to it.
I want to move on, though, and talk about something absolutely shocking that I could not believe went unnoticed. Guys, we had lawyers reading through the Ripple SEC case time after time.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, the damn news has got to wait. The damn news has got to wait. I look up and who do I see? My brother, the one and only, Crypto Tales, slid into the group and said, you know, 6-8, have I told you lately that I love you? Thank you so much, Crypto Tales, with the super chat. My brother, I don't know if I've ever paid tribute to somebody with their own damn song, but guess what? This is for you. Woo!
This one, does it like it is. Got them switching gears in Ferrari with the tens. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying, money multiplying, call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, basically letting money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow.
The SEC gets exposed. Bald-headed Gary Gensler, dumbass Gary. Should we put him on? Maybe another stream. Let's keep it going. Good Lord. Thank you so much, Crypto Tales. My brother's in the house. Uh-oh, Henry Milton. That's my man, Pots and Pans. A good friend of me and Mike. Oh, he was actually over here yesterday. I helped him set up his wallet so he can get him some Shakaka. Good Lord, huh? We're going to talk about that in a minute. We got Tony Martin in the house. What's up, Tony? Tony in the house. Tony in the house. We got Crypto Navigator in the house, man. Give some shots out there. I know you love the family as much as I do. Ain't that right, Frankie Legend?
Yeah. What's up, Marvin? What's up, Crypto Navigator, Liz, Crypto Tales? What's up, brother?
Wait a minute. I looked up, and who do I see? One of the most bullish mindsets, most incredible ladies on planet Earth, my sister, Optimistic Prime. And there's the only way to say Optimistic Prime. Guess what? We love you in this group. I would play it. I just got to do plain tales, but you know how we feel about your sis. Huh? That's my sister. Also, a very key, a very important person in what we're doing here with our incredible coin. We're going to be talking about that in a minute. Let's hear what Mikkel has to say about Satoshi possibly holding XRP. Let's finish this off.
Guys, we had lawyers reading through the Ripple SEC case time after time. People like John Deaton probably read it through 5 to 6 times. Wow. And no one seemed to pick up on this, which was absolutely shocking. Wow. But guys, this is directly from the Ripple SEC case, and one of the craziest things I have heard in a while. This is from David Schwartz himself, being deposed in the Ripple SEC case, and I want you to listen to what he says about Satoshi and Bitcoin.
Wait a minute. I know I got news to talk about. I know y'all keep saying 6-8, let the damn video play. Hell no. Because we got the one and only, signed originally with Jamie Foxx's label, my brother, the artist from also Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Marcus Anthony is on the stream. Marcus Anthony, my brother, just came out with a #1 hit here not too long ago. Marcus Anthony, this is for you. Woo!
I'll be better off when you selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I'm buying when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikToks on my new wristwatch, hit the Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet you. Shower DAI like we do it all the time. Did a show with Lady E in the bag, man. The next night, a moon party, so you know we had to take flight. So many years and it's still no cheers. If you're selling, then I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is in the loop?
Marcus Anthony's in the house.
How high will it go when that
Optimistic Prime's in the house.
XRP get the moving?
Crypto for Life Family's in the house.
It's amusing when you know
Frankie Legend's in the house.
that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one, bag it up.
Greatest family on planet Earth. Greatest family. Where can you go hang out and got a celebrity in the chat, huh? Marcus Anthony, my brother, is in the house. Let's get right back into it, guys. This is an important video. I'm gonna stop it unless like Donald Trump comes in the chat. I'll stop it again.
Case, and I want you to listen to what he says about Satoshi and Bitcoin. David Schwartz says, well, this distribution of Bitcoin was very, very hard to know at the time. Satoshi, the original creator, probably held an enormous amount of XRP.
What?
Guys, this is absolutely shocking.
It's shocking because how the hell does that come up, Frankie, in the damn lawsuit? Like, I mean, I don't know. Did you hear about this?
I couldn't really hear the video. I was trying to catch up on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mikkel sitting here saying that David Schwartz in the Ripple lawsuit brought up the fact that Satoshi Nakamoto possibly had or held a massive amount of XRP. Why would that come up in that case? That's crazy, man. We're going to keep listening to it. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
David Schwartz obviously was very close to the creation of Bitcoin.
Okay.
Some people speculate that David Schwartz might be Satoshi himself.
Wow.
So for him to be speculating that Satoshi himself likely held an enormous amount of XRP, well, that is fascinating to me.
Big time.
Because not that many people in the early days owned an enormous amount of XRP. In fact, most of the people who owned an enormous amount of XRP were actually the people who created the XRP ledger.
Now, that's pretty interesting. The only people that had an enormous amount of XRP are the people who created the XRP ledger. You know, I'm telling you, when I was a kid, I loved this little game called Connect the Dots, and I'm starting to connect some damn dots here. The only big holders of XRP were those who created it. And XRP is supposed to be a better version of Bitcoin is what we hear. And you're trying to figure out, are you holding the right asset? XRP is mentioned in a lawsuit that Satoshi has a big bag. What in the hell are you sleeping on? I hope you got your bags packed. It's not financial advice. I'm just saying, know what you hold. Let's keep it going.
So if Satoshi owned an enormous amount of XRP, notice the word enormous, not just large.
Yep.
If Satoshi owned an enormous amount of XRP, is David Schwartz hinting at the fact that Satoshi ultimately went over to Ripple to create the XRP ledger?
My man said, not a large bag, not a well, an enormous, an ocean full of XRP. Frankie, what do you think about that?
That's very interesting. I don't know, man. That's
I mean, he didn't say that Satoshi had a whole bunch of Doge. He didn't say Satoshi had a whole bunch of Ethereum. He didn't even say Satoshi had a whole bunch of Bitcoin. I mean, I'm sure he did, but he said XRP. That's different. That's weird. Let's keep listening.
Does that mean Satoshi is Arthur Brito? Does that mean
What?
Satoshi is David Schwartz?
What?
Guys, this is an absolute...
Satoshi Arthur Brito? Satoshi David Schwartz? What if Satoshi is a group of people? You ever think about that, Frankie?
Yeah, I've heard that theory before too. I mean, because how could one person develop, and create the white paper for Bitcoin? You didn't have one person create Ripple either. I mean, the XRP ledger either. So,
and the thing is, we know, right? We know that there were multiple people that worked on Bitcoin in the early days, right?
Yeah.
So, it's just crazy that you would take that moment in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit and mention something like that. I'm just saying that's a little bit, okay. Let's keep listening.
Absolutely fascinating statement. And I cannot believe that this went unnoticed. It also got asked 2017, meaning that did Satoshi still hold the XRP in 2017? And David Schwartz answered, I think so.
So the question was in 2017, the answer from David Schwartz was, I think so. What the hell is going on, guys? I'm just saying, that's pretty damn interesting. We're going to get past that, guys, as this video is probably like another minute and something. But if you guys get a chance, make sure you check this out. Also, I want you to do me a huge favor. Go over to our Crypto for Life page. Make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell so you guys don't miss any of the incredible information that comes on, that we go live on each and every day. Today, we're going to be talking about Shakaka. What the Shakaka is going on? We're going to talk about that in a minute. Guys, make sure you guys go over here and check out all of our incredible interviews. You can also see that we had Mikkel and many others on this show. We're going to keep going, guys. We're going to keep going. We got a lot to cover, and especially what everyone's here waiting for is, what the hell is Shakaka? Oh, well, guess what? Be patient. Good things take time. Did I set that up on purpose? I don't know. Morgan Freeman, let's see what he's got to say. The time will come in your life when people regret why they treated you wrong. Trust me, it will soon come. Frankie, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can't focus on people that did you wrong, right? And if anything, just learn from it and just learn to make yourself, use it as motivation to make yourself a better person, right?
I agree with you. I know sometimes, people treat you wrong, and the first thing you want to do is say, man, kiss my ass. Let me stop. Good Lord, pray for me. But what we need to do is just understand that, I don't believe in getting back. I don't believe in those things. I believe that success is the best way to get back at people. And I don't mean like you're trying to just be successful. Focus on you. Don't focus on getting back or revenge. Just focus on winning. I'm telling you, most of my life with people who've ever tried to treat me wrong or hate on me or that's not going to work and this is not going to work and that's not going to work. You're going to do what? And they're the same people that told me that getting into the cell phone industry was stupid, but they walked into one of my 6 stores and ding, ding, can I buy a phone? Or man, being a car lot, oh, that's stupid. Ding, ding, can I buy a car? This is dumb. Ding, ding, you got the iWatch trademark. Crypto, ding, ding, you made a bunch of money. I mean, that's just the way life goes. Wouldn't you agree, Frankie? They hate until it's time to congratulate. Then most of them won't anyway.
Yeah, I mean, most people don't want to risk anything, right? They want to take the safe route. And then they hate on people that are risky, so I mean, it is what it is. You can't go wrong being the best version of yourself, right? Pushing yourself to your limits.
Exactly. And you'll never know what it is to win if you don't take chances, man. I mean, it's like, it's one of the things as a young person I realized. I was like, I had a job when I was young, and there's nothing wrong with a job. There's nothing wrong with a job. Not at all. My kids are out there educated, getting great jobs. I just wanted to be an entrepreneur. I was trying to figure out like, okay, what did the guy do who I'm working for? What the hell did he do that he's never here? He ain't flipping no damn burgers at McDonald's when I was 16. Where's that guy at? You start asking questions. So, definitely put yourself in a position to dream. Success is the greatest revenge. You damn straight. Optimistic Prime. You see where I got my sis on the show, huh? XRP Magnificent's in the house. What's up, XRP Magnificent? Andrew T in the house. Who else? Jose Velasquez. What's up, Jose? My brother. Welcome to the greatest way to start your day with the Crypto for Life family. Appreciate you guys in a major way. Let's keep this party going. Stop assuming people are mad at you. Stop attempting to read people's minds. Stop trying to manage everyone's emotions. Let people be in charge of themselves. If you have something to say, if they have something to say to you, they will. You're only responsible for managing your own anxiety. Control the one thing you can control, which is thyself. Would you agree with that, Frank?
Absolutely. You can't control situations. You can only control how you respond to it.
I mean, that's
basically what it's saying.
You damn straight. You know what I tell people in my life? They're like, 6'8". I need you to do this. 6'8". I'm like, man, you can't control me. Damn it, I'm crazy. I'm from Brooklyn. This is for you. Woo!
Pull up in a spacecraft and bags on us. Get into them bags so them stacks on us. In a different bracks where they try to tax on us. Government some lies, but them bags blowing up. Spitting 16s, keep them bags stuffed up. Give you more game than your mainstream rappers. Told you get the bag, disconnect from the fuzz. Your favorite rapper clone and he can't beat trust.
Your favorite rapper gone, but he can't be trusted. Okay, let's keep it going. Michael Branch comes out and says, former SEC official Christina Littman speculates that the SEC might not appeal the Ripple ruling to potentially avoid setting an unfavorable law at the Second Circuit. I just think they've done so much. I mean, let's talk about this for a second, because I know we're going to get into the Shakaka thing, but let's talk about this for a second. I mean, Frankie, your thoughts on this whole thing about Ethereum getting a free damn pass. How did that happen, Frankie? I mean, did we not see this coming? I mean, was I not saying, or were probably you thinking, and you've been on this show, you've heard me say from the day they said, we're going after Ethereum, it's a security, I said, bull Shakaka. It's not going to happen. Why? Because I always thought it was just smoke and mirrors to do what they really want to put in place, which is approving an Ethereum ETF. They said it one day, at one moment, maybe 30 to 45 days ago, maybe 60 days ago, and all of a sudden, is that not the quickest, I don't know, they didn't even investigate. I guess it was a comment. They made a comment 45 to 60 days ago and said, oh, we're sorry. We apologize. We made a mistake. You're good to go. Your thoughts on that, Frankie?
Yeah, I mean, this has been a topic of discussion on this show, for a while. I mean, at this point, even at the time, it seemed just like a formality. Mm-hmm. It didn't seem like anything was going to happen. You even heard Brad Garlinghouse even quote and say that he didn't think that they would deem it a security either.
That's right.
And there was various other reasons, but we know that ETH has kind of been given a pass. They've kind of been the chosen one outside of Bitcoin, because it is more of a centralized coin compared to Bitcoin. But I mean, there was no way that XRP was going to get clarity before ETH. The powers that be were not going to let that happen, right? I mean, there's clearly a vested interest, or the constituents. The SEC is trying to make their constituents happy, or the powers that be. That, I mean, it's not, you can't get more blatant than that, you know.
And to further that, Frankie, because I mean, you're saying that in a very, you know, we're talking very cool and nonchalant, but let's just talk about the level of corruption, the level of bull Shakaka. I said bullshit yesterday, but bull Shakaka because, you know, obviously we're going to be talking about Shakaka coin. But the point I'm trying to make is the fact that the level of corruption, the fact that Ripple is still fighting. I mean, yeah, it's coming to the tail end. Yeah, they asked for $2 billion. Yeah, they said we'll take 102.6 million or whatever the hell it is now. Yeah, Ripple said, go screw yourself, Gary and Elizabeth Warren and all you guys, we'll give you 10. And so, yeah, they're in that final stages where Judge Annalisa Torres has to come up with a ruling. But the point I'm trying to make is the level of in-your-face corruption that we've seen. You know, it's funny because I never really paid attention. You don't pay attention to a lot of things until you're in the midst of something that actually exposes a lot of things. So since I got in the crypto space, you know, I've seen, you know, Terra Luna corruption, and I've seen FTX corruption. I've seen all the, you know, Binance, you know, old boys in jail now, and you know, people getting prison times, and the SEC, you know, and then you start seeing things that I wasn't aware of, like insider trading by financial institutions and government corruption and favoritism and you know, with Ethereum going with, you know, getting checks behind the door to hit Ripple on the ankles. And I'm like, damn, I've never seen so much corruption in my life. Speak on the fact that, you know, this is something that is real. This is something that is in our face. I think one of the things that I feel, Frank, is nothing we can do about it. We just got to sit back and whatever happens, happens, right? I mean, you kind of feel the same way?
Yeah, I mean, you got to. It's kind of like white collar crimes, man. And you know that the SEC knows. Gary Gensler knows that Biden's probably not going to be reelected. That this is probably his last hurrah, right? If Trump gets in office, he's kicking his ass out, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And why not get this done before we get out, right? Before the new administration, you know. So I mean, in all reality, you know, they've done so much to stymie crypto technology and legislation, right? They haven't been an advocate for it.
Yeah.
You know, they pissed off both houses so much that, you know, they were proactive and started, you know, submitting different things, right? Like Fit 21 and things like that.
Yeah.
And why not just do it? I mean, and, you know, if you're thinking from their point of view, what else have they got to lose? I mean, they're probably going to be out of the job at the end of, you know, next year.
It's almost like squeeze the lemon while you're in the power to squeeze it, right? Because it's at the end of the day, I mean, you got to think about how many people made money in this whole ordeal. How many people, even at the expense of the XRP army and all those in crypto really as a whole, that have suffered. And we know for a fact, you know, what does insider trading represent when these guys are getting, you know, we're going to fine you $2.3 million, but you stole $6 billion. I mean, at the end of the day, they're winning. And so no matter what happens in the end of this thing, people's pockets have been padded. And you know, I was kind of torn, Frankie, with the whole ETH gate, you know, and I know Stephen Arrow had a very important case. We had him on the show here. He's been one of the hottest topics over the last probably 6 to 12 months. And with all the things that were right in front of us, I said, you know, I don't think this is going to be as big as we think it is, even though maybe we'll see some things mentioned later. But I mean, they gave him a damn free pass, so it really invalidates anything. You know, it's like, hey, we found him, we're giving him a pardon. So what do you say at that point? We looked at what FTX did. We looked at the fact that he stole all that damn money. We looked at all the corruption that he did. We looked at the fact that he had 30-something felonies. He's in prison for God knows how long. I think that's full of crap. I think he'll be out in 5, maybe 3 with good behavior. And they threw out one of the most important parts of the cases, which is one of the biggest felonies. Where did all the stolen money from people go? Oh, politicians. Well, we're going to throw that out. We don't want to tell anybody about that part. Because we open up that can of worms, oh, damn it, we might have to open up ETHgate and a bunch of other things. So that just made me realize just how effed up of a game this is, and the fact that justice will not be served. And at the end of the day, you find your place, you do your research, you hold your bag, and you just wait, because here's what's so unfortunate. I want you to comment on this. The majority are going to get screwed out of this. The majority of the people, it's not those of us who are in, Frankie. It's those of us who are scared to get in. It's those of us who are on the sideline and goes, look, I don't want to get into that shit show. I don't want to get into that crap. It's scary. I mean, good Lord, look what loss. I don't want to buy Ripple. They're in a lot. I mean, all these things, and all of a sudden, it's chaotic until it's not. And once the water clears, I think there's going to be a lot of wealthy people. I just think there's going to be a lot of people who missed the boat. And regrettably so, because not because of a natural choice, but because it's just such a chaotic industry with just so much corruption and things like that people are going to miss the boat. Your thoughts on that?
I mean, I certainly agree. I mean, they've drawn it out as long as they could, right, to I mean, who has the patience to hold on to, very few people do. I know we talk about it in our community, and the extended communities are, they hold, but the mass majority are not. They're kind of in and out. You'll see good news come in, from the case or for XRP, you see a spike up, and then you see a sell off, right? A lot of people are just looking to, break even or make some kind of profit to get out of it, because I mean, that's the long-term plan of the SEC. I mean, why else would you drag it out so long? You see that something can be resolved within a few months with ETH, right? That's the plan all along, dude.
Yeah, I think they're full of Shakaka. Good Lord, was that a selfless plug? Full of Shakaka. Let me stop. We're gonna get in that in a minute. We don't lose friends. We discover our true ones. Shouts out to Optimistic Prime. She said, I think your tagline should include what you said on last night calls. We had an ambassador call yesterday, guys. What is an ambassador? We're gonna talk about that in a minute. There are lots of Shakaka coins out there. I'm sorry. There's lots of shit coins out there. You could buy it or get you some Shakaka. Good Lord, I love it, huh? David Adams in the house. David Adams in the house. Great point, sis. We're going to talk about that right now. I told you so. Mr. Huber kind of feels like I feel, Frankie. He says, the SEC will never file a lawsuit against Ethereum. You see how he got that never in black? I had to say it that way.
And to add injury to insult, they're going to reimburse them, what, 20 billion?
21 billion. No. They said our apologies for it's almost like they tried to figure out a way to come up with something to just give them free money because because They said Ethereum's a security for 45 to 60 days. Then they said, wait a minute, we're sorry, and we're so embarrassed about what we did. We're going to pay your investors $21 billion to say we're sorry. What? Yeah. I can't make this up. It's what does Mike Tyson say? It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. Let me stop. Good Lord, let's keep it going. It says the moment they do that, they have subpoenaed themselves. Yeah, exactly. So I just said that. The reason they'll never file a lawsuit because they will self-subpoena themselves. They will self-incriminate themselves. Oh, by the way, let's go back to the SEC. Let's go back to Sam Bankman-Fried, who got the money. If you allow that lawsuit, I knew it was full of crap because if they would have done that, it would have opened up all the can of worms on everything. You would have had to disclose. They would have brought up. I mean, hell, Stephen Narev would have probably got called up to the stand. So how do you get rid of that? How do you stop that? I tell you what. You say something 45 to 60 days ago. Oh, we're going to go out to Ethereum, and then you go back and say, I'm sorry, we're going to give you $21 billion. What about Ripple? What about Ripple? What about the XRP army? Explain that to me. What the Shakaka's going on, Frankie? What's going on?
I mean, all those Ethereum transactions or distribution is all on the blockchain, right? So, I mean, if that was subpoenaed, it would be, I mean, people can go and look at it now, right? But they can look who has, who's holding ETH and the highest majority of the ETH, right? In those wallets. Exactly. So, I mean, they could be backtracks, and they don't want that coming to light.
So they would subpoena themselves. The Ethereum crooks will immediately subpoena him and Clayton. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't do it because it just opens up everything. Everyone's getting called into court. Everyone. And then we'd see all the corruption. So the best way to do it is say, it's okay. We're sorry. We're sorry, Gary. What the fuck? Excuse me. I almost cursed. My bad. Just imagine that interrogation for a second. Imagine that interrogation for a second. The SEC would charge itself. You're a bunch of hucksters, fraudsters, tricksters. We're going to send ourselves to jail. Let me stop. I got to get past that, huh? We got better things to talk about. Kraken. Hearing today should be interesting. Will Kraken lawyers bring up the ETH ETF approvals? And that's what it was all about, Frankie. It was just to get those damn approvals done. The SEC, will the SEC stick to the theory that digital asset plus ecosystem is a security? And that's what was so funny. They said that against Coinbase. A digital asset that has an ecosystem is a freaking security. Wait a minute. Ethereum is a digital asset with a freaking ecosystem. Oh, it's not a security because we got paid, baby. Good Lord, huh? Pray for me. Judge William Orrick had an uncle who served as a commissioner of the SEC. Good, I'm so sick of the damn SEC, huh? SEC, kiss my ass. Let me stop. We are working with many of them. They are mostly under non-disclosure agreements. Now, this is exciting. This is not. I was talking to Metal Lawman about this, who was on my show. If you guys get a chance, go over to our Crypto for Life show. Make sure you guys check out some of the incredible interviews. And I was talking to, I believe it was on Ladies Night. We were talking about, it's not the things that we know about XRP. It's the things we don't know. And I remember somebody saying, it might have been like Jake Claver or somebody like that who's on the show, said he believes there's a lot of NDAs that are in place. Things that Ripple probably wish they could say, but they can't say. Right? This is not about a 49-cent XRP. It's not about market cap. It's about those damn NDAs, those damn partnerships that we don't know about. How do I know that? You know what? Let's talk to James Wallace right here with Ripple. Let's see what he has to say.
Which central banks and which countries are you working on?
We're working with many of them. You know, they're mostly under non-disclosure agreements.
We're working with many of them. Most of them with NDAs, so we can't say nothing. Listen up.
So I'm not at liberty to share the details, but I would say, you know, we are working with them in each continent apart from Antarctica.
We're working with institutions in each continent except for Antarctica. Who in the hell got a bank account in Antarctica? Basically everywhere.
You know, the study by the Bank for International Settlements estimates, I think, 80 to 85% of central banks are doing some work. We're at different stages.
Which central?
We're at different stages. The whole world. You better wake your ass up and know what you hold. Crypto for Life family, XRP Army. Who cares about the goddamn lawsuit and all the frivolous activities, huh? Ludicrous. This is for you.
Move to a different code so they can't tax us. Golden passports, rocket ships like Buzz. We light years ahead of the herd. Like, they don't want you to get rich, but die.
I want y'all to hear this part right here. It's very important.
Rocket ships like Buzz. We light years ahead of the herd. Like, they don't want you to get rich, but die trying. But
that's what it's all about here in the United States. They don't want you to get rich, but die trying. Good Lord, huh? Would you agree with that, Frankie?
Yeah, I mean that's such a true statement.
It's a
but
true
sad
statement.
at the same time.
Sad, huh? If you're on welfare, it's okay. You're going to prison, it's okay. Oh, you getting rich? Hold on, wait a minute. You ain't gonna be our damn neighbor, huh? They don't want you to get rich, but die trying. Invest in yourself. It's the best investment you can make. Facts. My man XRP Captain says, XRP breakout loading. Is it coming? Is it coming? Huh? Pay attention. Uh-oh, here we go. What the hell are we going to talk about? One more thing to talk about before that. Fake people have an image to maintain. Real people don't care. Fake people have an image to maintain. Real people don't give a damn. Would you agree with that, Frank?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love it. You hear that what was that, Barry White? He said, oh, yeah. What the hell was that? Was that Barry White? The hell you singing in the background? Huh?
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, Frankie probably sound like Barry White. Like, I know I sound like a whole bunch of people when I'm in the shower, but when that water comes off, good Lord, pray for me, huh? My voice is horrible. Let's keep it going. Holy Shakaka, what the heck is SHKK? And why in the hell would I be talking about it? Guys, we're going to talk about that right now. Let's get right into it. Uh-oh, what just happened? There you go. So I want to kind of tell you guys a backdrop about this whole Shakaka ordeal and why we're excited about it. So let's get right into it. So most of you guys know my background, been in business, ex-pro ball player, did a whole bunch of stuff, was in the movie industry, owned a semi-pro basketball teams in California. Frankie knows a lot of this because he's my wife's best friend since they were kids, middle school or something like that, right, Frankie?
Yeah, 8th grade.
8th grade, okay. And so one of the things that we, that came up is, obviously we started this channel about 17, 18 months ago, something like that. Got into crypto in 17, had tremendous success, and was sick and tired of just seeing people shield things and BS and just want to come over and start a channel that kept it 100, talked about the truth, and just really gave people what they need to be successful. And during that journey, me and my wife have been traveling all over the place. Crypto kind of sent us on this journey. We went to Hawaii for a year. We came to Vegas for a year. We went to wine country for a year. We came back to Vegas here in November. And we just been living our best life, partially and a big part of it because of crypto. And so we're, really, really excited. Our kids are all grown up, doing everything from, dating NFL guys. I'm about to be a grandpa, all the stuff that's happening. So I reconnect with my buddy, Mike O. And Mike O is somebody I've known for 30 years. And Mike O is one of those guys who've made tens of millions of dollars in traditional business. So when I got out here, and I keep my circle small, like even though I'm part of the Crypto for Life family, when it comes to friends, Frankie, I don't hang out. You know me and Jeanette, we're very private. You know that. We don't do a whole lot. We don't associate ourselves with a lot of people because, we try to keep ourselves from being in a position where people are always trying to get something from you, right? Well, Mike O is somebody who I'm very, very connected with. Shouts out to Dave Adams, who's part of the Shakaka ambassador team. We'll get into that in a second. So me and Mike O reconnected here the last time I was in Vegas. Friends for 30 years. We both owned car lots back in the day when in our 20s, right when I got back from playing basketball and he moved from LA. Make a long story short, we started getting into these different business ventures. One of the things that we're doing now, if you guys go over to our Crypto for Life page, you'll see that we had here not too long ago director Ryan Lamar, along with some actors. We had Don Benjamin and many others. Where is that at? Somewhere. It was somewhere. Not. It wasn't that far ago, was it? Long ago that we did this. We had an interview here with this movie that we got coming up. We can't talk about the movie yet because obviously we got to wait for certain things to be in place. But I can tell you that we expect some big names. I don't even know if I can give the names out right now, but they're big name actors. And here it is right here. So we had. Ryan Lamar, Don Benjamin, and some other people here on the show talking about the movie that me and Mike are invested in. We're executive producers. We leave in about 30 days to start filming in Canada, and then following that, Chicago. And then I've also got a movie I wrote some years ago that we're going to be bringing to life as well. So all these things are going on. During the time that I've been doing this show, Michael has been a big fan of mine, been a big part of what we're doing. Not only is he a multimillionaire in business outside of crypto, he's come into crypto and quickly created a $1 million portfolio. Now, in the time of doing that, I come in and I always talk about this and that. And because I never wanted to talk bad about a coin, Frankie, I was always one of those guys that would say, this is not, instead of saying something like Bonk or Pepe, I didn't want to offend anyone. So I just came up with this name, Shakaka. And I would say, Shakaka coins, which is typically a better way of saying shit coins. During the process of doing that, we're in Canada. I'll let you know, Optimistic Prime, but we're going to be out there. It's called, here, I'll tell you right now, sis. Hold on. Since you asked, before I forget. Let me see. The director just messaged me where we're going to, because we're supposed to be getting our tickets here soon. It's called, and if I can't say it right, I'm going to spell it to you. I'll spell it for you. Hold on a second. It's, give me a second. Optimistic Prime. I got to tell my sister she asked, so I got to give it. It's, where the hell is it at? I'll get back to my thoughts in a second. Like Montebello or Manitoba, Toba, something like that, Montetoba or something like that, whatever the hell. That's it. We'll be out there in about a month. So let me get back to this thing. So anyways, when I'm referring to coins, I say Shakaka this, Shakaka that. And then as I was having guests on, I would have Metalon Man come on and other people on my show, and they'd be like, "What's up, James? Shakaka coin." They'd say Shakaka, Shakaka, Shakaka. And everybody kept saying that. And so Mike O one day came up to me, we both are here in Vegas. And he goes, "Man, it'd be cool because we both invest. I have a 70-20-10 philosophy on how I invest in my coins. I've told you that. I got into Shiba very early. I got into Doge very early. And I've had my fair share of rug pulls and BS that I'm just like, man, when will this ever end?" And Mike O, the same thing. He's got into coins and just like, when is this ever going to end? He's built a pretty nice portfolio, but he's got into some coins that were rug pulls as well. So he said, man, it would be great. And he's been saying this for months. It'd be great if we can invest in something as business guys to start up something or get a community together that would back something that was actually legitimate, like a meme coin, but with a different twist, like almost a meme coin for the sophisticated investor. And I'm like, what the hell you mean? I never heard of that before. So he kept saying it, and eventually it came to life. So he took this idea, he put it to the forefront, and I said, look, I don't mind being a part of something like that if it's truly which I know this guy. He's one of the greatest, and you've met Mike and some of the ambassadors. We'll talk about that in a second. But I said if it truly is something that can change people's lives and something I could be proud of, because look, I didn't build, who I am as a guy. I got, 52 years old. I've got my daughter who's getting ready to marry Jalen Johnson. Congratulations to them. They just announced their marriage. I can say that now. I couldn't say it forever. They got a baby on the way, and he just signed that $80 million deal with the Bears. And I've got all my kids are doing great things. I've done great things. The city that we're from, my name is huge. The things that I've done are very huge. And so, and same thing for Mike. So my whole thing was integrity and the fact that I don't want to put myself in a position to be a part of anything that's not going to be 1,000,000% on the up. But then I said, look, what if we did something? We can start this opportunity or this coin, but put the right people in place. And I'm not just talking about a bunch of people that want to come in and shill and pump and dump and all that, but the right type of people. So we put together a team, what we call our ambassador team. And so we do have a Telegram for Shakaka coin. There is a Twitter page and a website for Shakaka coin. We did a soft launch yesterday just to put it out there, and within I think half the day it was already at a $12 million market cap. And so it's pretty exciting. I'm really excited about it. Matter of fact, even though it's not on core market cap right now, I can pull it up. So the goal for this coin is obviously to get it on exchanges and to really create an opportunity for the little guy. You know, a lot of us come from humble beginnings. You know, I remember sharing this with some people. Look, I feel like I came from the bottom. Some people call the bottom shit, you know, however you want to look at it. But I said, if there's a way to have something that we call, you know, rising to greatness, something that represents that, we came up with, you know, he came up with the whole thing of my saying Shakaka, and it was born to existence. You can see right now there's a $13.29 million market cap already, and we haven't even gotten this thing going. There's so much that we want to do. We've got so many plans, but what we did is we wanted to start the right way. We wanted to put a team together. We wanted organic growth. Yeah, we're going to be doing some things in regards to marketing, what have you, but we put together this team, and this team of ambassadors consists of, I see one of them in here now, David Adams, who's a highway patrolman for 10 years up in the Bay Area, Josh, who's a 25-year vet with the fire department in Sonoma County, Optimistic Prime is one of our ambassadors, Cypher X is one of our ambassadors, you're one of our ambassadors, Ryan Loof, if you guys don't know who Ryan is somebody I have a lot of love and respect for. I want to put the right type of people. Ryan was told he had 3 weeks to live. He beat cancer and came on the show and talked about that. I don't know how far back that video is, but it should be in here somewhere. Right here, Ryan Loof, if you guys ever want to hear his story, absolutely freaking phenomenal. He's one of our ambassadors. We've got some other people that are military, very high-ranking military members that are part of it. So we've got about 16 incredible, not your average type of people, ambassadors, from high professional levels to just crazy integrity. We all know each other, and we wanted to start it that way, for us, by us, meaning for, you know, built, created for the guy who's looking for a long-term investment, not the guy who's going to get into something is gone tomorrow. And I want you to talk about that, Frankie, how, you know, your thoughts on what we're doing, why you're excited, why you want to be a part of it. I know you've been a part of some things. You actually just had some really good damn success. You put I don't know, like less than $1,000 or something like that in some project that took off to like 25,000 or something like that. So you understand the highs and lows and ins and outs. For every great story in memes, there's probably 99% of horrific stories. For every guy that made $1 million, there's thousands, if not tens of thousands of people that got wrecked. And so we wanted to change that narrative. And I thought to myself, we had an ambassador call last night, for those of you guys that don't know. And in that ambassador calls, one of the things that was really exciting for me is like, why not have this thing that's different? Yeah, there's a bunch of memes. Yeah, there's a bunch of this and that, people getting in, trying to do this and that. No one caring about the next person. But what if we can start something that was different? Talk about why you're excited about it, Frankie.
Yeah. So, you know, thanks for having me on, James. And I appreciate you and Mike and thinking of me and adding me as an ambassador for Shakaka coin.
Absolutely.
And I do have some experience. You know, I know you and Mike do. A lot of problems with the meme coins currently is everybody, especially on Solana, everybody is looking to make some quick profits. They're in and out 2 or 3x. You know, that's good for them. Yep. There's really not a long-term mindset for it. Granted, you know, some meme coins, they don't have utility, right? It's just either like something like what we're doing here with the Shakaka coin is a community coin with a long-term strategy, right? Which is different. It's against the grain, right? But for example, you know, I got into the Solana community meme, right? Very early on, I probably within 10 minutes of its launch, you know, and I was able to essentially turn 5 Solana into 90 Solana within 3 days. Wow. So, you know, I was in disbelief, bro. Yeah. You know, I sent James the screenshot on my wall. I was like, dude, look at this.
Holy shit,
I was like,
look what I did.
You know, I was telling my fiance, I was like, look how much I had, you know, and you were talking to me, you're like, you know, take some profit, bro. And I was like, all right, yeah, you're right, man. Let me pull some out, you know, because it's hard to time the top. And luckily I did, because there was some FUD. Somebody got into the Telegram and started spreading some rumors. So that was unfortunate. You know, I didn't get to see where it would go. But you know, after hearing Mike speak last night on the ambassador call, I'm really excited with his vision and all the work and research he's done, and the team that you guys put together of ambassadors is really well-rounded, right? You have different things that people bring to the table. You know, you have people that are staples in the community, you have people outside of the community, you have people in the entertainment business, you have people in business, right? So I think you got you know, you get a lot of different opinions and viewpoints. It's not just a echo chamber of yeah, let's do that, yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? You get conflicting opinions and different ideas, which I think will amount to success for this project.
That's right, and we're not even done with our ambassadors yet. We've got a couple others that we're going to be bringing in, like the film director Ryan Lamar, who's working on his 6th movie right now with Sony and Paramount Pictures. I talked to him; he's already on board, but he's out in Canada right now trying to get everything done for the movie that we're going to be heading to. So, you know, like you said, David Adams, who's in a group right now. Shouts out to David Adams. Shouts out to Iron Man, who's also here, big time investor, holds more. I'm not going to talk about what he holds, but the guy is a very big investor in what he's doing. I got so much respect for him. David Adams, again, 10-year highway patrolman. Josh, 23-year, vet. I always get 23, 25, 23-year-old vet. 23-year vet with the Sonoma County Department, and just all these things that we have in place. And the reason that I did that is because I wanted people, like you said, that were very big in their communities. They're very people-driven, that are here to protect and serve. That's just me. You know, why can't we be different? Why can't it not be some guy in Czechoslovakia named Winthorpe who wants to steal all your damn money? I mean, I can't tell you all the things, and anybody's named Winthorpe, I apologize. I just made that up out of my crazy mind right now. But the point I'm making is that why can't there be something different? You know, we it's funny because you get so many people who try to act educated and sophisticated, like, oh my gosh, what is this? And so I said, you know, if I put the right team in place, if I put the right community in place, and it's community driven in all that we do. And there's some things we're going to be talking about this Monday, guys, at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You'll be able to meet a lot of these ambassadors, the ones that I've just mentioned. They'll be on. We're going to talk in more in depth about what's going on. Remember, yesterday we just literally flipped the switch to turn it on. We haven't done any real marketing. We didn't know what was going to happen by flipping the switch on. We just kind of let our community members know, hey, we're getting ready to do this. We're at a $13 million market cap. This thing is crazy. When you look at the tokenomics, there's still a lot of things that we got going, but the biggest thing is that we're planning on continuously expanding Mike O's and our vision to get on exchange after exchange. We want this thing to be around. You know, you asked the question, how did Doge go from a joke? It said on this. I remember being in crypto in 2017 and reading on this site when I first started investing through Robinhood. With Doge was like, what is this thing? Let me look it up. It is a joke. There is no value. It is nothing. You know, it guarantees that. And it's like, you know, how's that coin top 10 right now? How did Shiba, who followed Doge, we're just going to copycat that thing. That's all. We're just a copycat. How did it get in the top, 10? How did, Pepe and all? So our whole thought process is if we get together an amazing group of individuals with the right mindset, many of us who've been successful, some of us are still striving for that success, but together everyone achieves more. I've always, I spent most of my life on some of the biggest stages around the world, motivating, my story, whether it was schools, whether me and my wife were out there painting orphanages and spending a part of our lives going out there giving back. And all this stuff is on our Crypto for Life channel. You can see money that we sent live to doctors in Africa, Nigeria. When we first started this channel, going out there, having a coach just pick a random kid in school, making sure they got clothes, making sure that they weren't too embarrassed to go to school. We've been doing this our whole lives. I've been witness to this my whole life. My mother did it. That's why when she died, Hoover High School, in Fresno, California, planted a tree in my mother's name. So these are the things that I've been doing my whole life. I'm not here to try to sell you, just to try to get you to understand the types of people that are behind this, the type of people that I want in place as ambassadors. I'm so stinking excited because I understand what I have. And I got a very simple saying, SW, SW, SW next. Some will, some won't, so what next? A lot of people don't mind going out there trying to chase the lottery ticket, trying to chase the scratcher. I'll go put this in and hope that I get lucky like Frankie Legend. But at the end of the day, we wanted to put something out there that was different. A meme coin with a little something different on it, right? The meme coin that represents the opportunity to be great, right? We hope all these projects, and I'm very well diversified, and I believe in projects predicated off of the teams and the people that are behind it, whether it's XRP, whether it's this, whether it's that. But at the end of the day, I said, you know what? I believe enough in myself. Mike O believes enough in himself, and I believe enough in all the ambassadors that have been chosen to be a part of this project to say, you know what? If you got a whole bunch of amazing people, guess what? Extraordinary things can happen. Frankie?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not very often that you can get into a project very early on, right? A lot of times you got the early investors or VCs that are controlling a large majority of the supply. Here, you do have, the developer controlling a lot of the supply here, but this man has your best interest in his, and has his best interest in mind for you, right? So he has a vision, right? I mean, Michael, hearing him talk last night, The guy has a vision. Guy has a plan.
Yeah.
He doesn't need the money. He's not even considering profits right at this moment. He has a 1 or 2 year outlook, right? So, I mean, where are you going to get into a meme coin project where someone has a vision that far out, doesn't need the money, he's not going to rug pull you, right? He has a plan to get you to get this coin on other exchanges, right? Centralized exchanges, which is going to provide it more liquidity to the project, right? Which will increase the market cap.
Right.
Ultimately, that's what we want. Increase the market cap means more X's on your investment.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people look at the coin, you look at the tokenomics, you look at, okay, what's going on, how many tokens are here? We've had so many questions that we've had to answer. But I think the thing that I love about Mike is kind of like looking at the movie deal that we just did, right? As executive producers and investors, we're actually going to have a small cameo in the movie, and there's supposed to be some big names, and I don't want to name drop right now, but really big, some of the hottest people in the game right now will be there. And so the thing that was really impressing for me is when Mike was creating all this and he was figuring all this stuff out, he negotiated our movie deal, and it was supposed to be we get a net net of the profit, and he went in and negotiated a contract that even the lawyer who we were on the phone with the director said this doesn't happen. Like, we would get laughed at in the industry if we did this. And Mike said, okay, well let me know. And he got it done. And I said, my God, this dude is he's just a phenomenally shrewd yet kind-hearted, amazing business guy. And that's the kind of person that I want to get behind. Somebody that I didn't just meet since I've been in crypto, 30 years of doing amazing things. Doesn't have a blemish on his name. Father, husband, community person. He's the kind of guy that calls me and said, Mike, what you doing? I'm out here buying steak dinners and giving it to the homeless. I'm like, what? That was just the other day. I mean, just a phenomenal. He said, I just randomly went up and gave some homeless guy a couple hundred. I mean, that's just what he does. That's who he is. That's the kind of person behind this. I don't got to sell it. He's here. I wouldn't say anything that's not true. And for those of you guys who are in our community, you understand one of my golden rules in life is success leaves clues. And if we can invest in shit, you can definitely invest in Shakaka. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys are around. Again, it'll be Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll go back. Even though we're not on CoinMarketCap yet, you can actually stick in SHKK. You'll see it right here. You can see where we're at. We follow a lot of the same things that we saw in place with some of the top meme coins. We also understand what some of the coins that are in place. People, oh God, there's a lot of coins. Yeah, but you also have to understand you have to pay to play in this game. A lot of these exchanges, they want almost half your stinking coins. So there are things that we're learning, and we're doing everything the right way. And it's community driven. So we're talking to our community about all the things that we're doing. But just understand this has been being done from a business perspective. And if someone's trying to look and say, well, gosh, what about this and what about these? No, look, if you don't understand business, all you have to understand is invest in the right people. You don't have to have all the answers, but a lot of us right now are investing in things we don't even know what the hell's going on. We're rolling the dice, but as long as this whole crypto opportunity is here, I love, like you said, some of the things that he said on the call. I have a 3 to 4 year time frame before I even care about seeing anything as far as a profit. That was huge for me. He goes, James, and all the things that I studied, the only thing I didn't study is how to pull money off, because that's not what's important. And that was huge for me. So with that being said, guys, if you guys want to check it out, there is everything's new. Now, remember this, website new. Let me see here if I can even find the following. Website is new. Telegram group is literally a couple days old. There is a Twitter page up right now that just went up. Everything is literally just going up right now, just happening. You guys can see some of the things that have been posted. Like we were sharing, kind of like when we first went up, like within a couple hours, it was at like a $6 million market cap and just kept growing. Now we're approaching 14 million. It's just absolutely incredible, guys. Doing things the right way. Super excited, community driven. Hope you guys want to be a part of the family. And if you guys, whether you want to be a part of the family, where you got some ideas, this is a community driven. If you ever want to be part of something bigger than yourself, something that's special, a global family, that's what Shakaka is, and I co-sign my name on it. We've got some of the most amazing people that I know in my life co-sign. That's why Marcus Anthony from Jamie Foxx's label is in this group right now. He's co-signed his name on it. So just some phenomenal things. We were on conference calls this morning with people who understand that we're coaching us on how memes work. And I love how Mike said, that's great. but we want to be different than that. So it's just again, guys, it's absolutely phenomenal. I feel so blessed and so fortunate to be a part of it. If you guys look right here in the group, you can see that there's a Shakaka. What is this? The X for Shakaka. There's also a Telegram for Shakaka. You guys can go to Dex Tools. You can go to right here to CoinMarketCap and see what we're doing right now. Again, just launched yesterday, a soft launch at that. We haven't even started our marketing program. Everything's been kind of put up so we can get going. But I love that whole mindset, and that is teamwork makes the dream work. Together, everyone achieves more, and I'm really excited about it. Frankie, any other thoughts on that before we get out of here, brother?
Yeah, I would just say, join the Telegram so you could stay up to date on the most recent news, or any kind of marketing strategies we're going after, as well as the Twitter. Share that with other people and your extending communities, friends, relatives. Don't invest more than what you're willing to lose. Granted, we do have a long-term vision with this project, and Maiko does, and I love it. But even if you're doing well financially, you don't feel like this is something you want to get into, hey, mention it to a friend or relative. Maybe this is something that can have a big impact in their life, transform their life, through this meantime, because that the people behind this have good meaning and have a long-term strategy for the success of this project, where you don't see that with other projects. It's like a week or two. The ones that are on the top 100, those are exception. That's not the rule of memes, right?
Exactly.
So that's what Maiko is gunning for, to be the exception, to make a mark. And
I always say this: there are three types of people in anything that you do in life. There's people who watch a game, there's people who play a game, and there's people who don't even know there's a game being played. There's still a lot of people out there who I would say maybe not as much that don't know there's a game being played. There's more people that are just watching. Some of them are fearful. Some of them hear the highs. Some of them hear the most horrific stories in this industry. And then you got people who are playing the game. You can't win unless you play. But if you are a watcher, if you just want to be around an ecosystem and a family and a community that's just doing incredible, there's so many ideas of what we want to do to give back, to just flourish as a community and the things that we want to do. Go into the Telegram group. It's right here in the chat here. Go into the X page and just see what's going on. See why people are excited. Not just your everyday average Joe, but some extraordinary people with one thing in mind, and that is to win together, to go out there and do some things that are going to create an opportunity for people to do amazing things. So I'm excited. We got Liz Herrera in the group. We got more Monkey Business. We got Iron Man in the house. Optimistic Prime with showing the love for the Shakaka coin and Crypto for Life family. Marvin Davis in the house. We got Crypto Tales, Protein 40. We got Steven Johnson. Is that the name? Steven Johnson with the super chat. Steven Johnson, you deserve nothing less than this is for you. Woo!
Lid you the crypto list, so start buying, and I'll see you at the tip top when we start flying. Upgrade the shit, push a button, autopilot. Party all night, so we just keep flying.
Never make excuses for who you are. Never make excuses for where you want to go. Get up and make it happen, huh? If you believe it, you can achieve it. Do the things do the things today that other people won't do in order to have the things tomorrow that other people won't have. That's what we're all about, guys. Appreciate you guys in a major way. Thank you, Steven Johnson, Optimistic Prime, Iron Man's in the house. Anthony Wanner, my beautiful queen, Jonette is in the house. We got Beekeeper69. We got Liz Herrera. She's giving you guys the X link and the Telegram link. And a lot of these guys, Iron Man is an ambassador. Liz Herrera is an ambassador. We got Optimistic Prime as an ambassador. Iron Man's an ambassador. David Adams is an ambassador. Frankie Legends is an ambassador. So many incredible people here, guys. Shouts out to Andrew T. Shouts out to Ness Force. Shouts out to Marvin Davis. Anthony Wander's in the house. Jose Velasquez. I love that name, huh? We got, who else is in here? We love giving recognition here, guys, on this show. Sorry about that. It takes a little long, but that's okay. We love our family. We've got, who is this? XRP Magnificent. You are magnificent. Appreciate you in a major way, my brother. We've got, let's see here. We got, let's see, did I get everybody already? Crypto Tales, thank you so much for the super chat earlier, brother, and thank you for allowing me to play your amazing song each and every day on this channel. Much love to you guys, all that are here right now. We've got Sly Fox in the house. We've got Gmail Brown in the house. We got David Adams, one of our ambassadors. David with the super chat. Thank you so much, brother. I love you, man. Love my crypto flow. I'm telling you guys, I just feel so almost like giddy, kiddish, about just what's happening, about the type of people that are here, about the community. Slippery Pickles in the house. How, do you feel kind of the same way, Frankie? Like you understand something special is happening?
Yeah, I mean, the phrase that this is just the tip of the iceberg doesn't even serve it justice, So I think there is big things to come. I mean, just all the people that are involved. Maiko's that guy is a smart man. I mean, the ideas he was mentioning, marketing has not even kicked off. The marketing sounds like it's going to be amazing. So just get ready, y'all. You're early.
You figured 24 hours ago, this thing pretty much about 24 hours, maybe 20, just over 24 hours ago, it launched. And a lot of us were just talking and just excited and had that call. And no one would imagine that just from our community to see where the almost 14 million in market cap was. Like, no one was really, it was just kind of like, let's get this thing started. We still got some things to put in place, and look where we're at. It's absolutely incredible. Who else is in here? Optimistic Prime, appreciate you, sis. I think I might have gotten everybody here. Let's see. Henry Milton, shouts out to Henry Milton. Thank you so much for being here, brother. Thanks, Gary. Is in the house. Marcus Anthony, thank you so much for being here, brother. I know you got a lot going on. Shouts out and congratulations for your single being one of the hottest singles in the country. Appreciate you in a major way, brother, for being here. You guys make sure you Google Marcus Anthony, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Absolutely incredible guy. Let's see who else is in here. You remember Marcus Anthony? I'm pretty sure you probably know.
Yeah. We have some mutual people we know.
Yeah. Tony Martin's in the house. Who else we got in here? Nest Force. Anybody else? I think we got everybody. Okay, guys, with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Greatest family on planet Earth. Not just one, but two. Crypto for life. Shakaka, guys. We appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Frankie, any final words before we get out of here?
No, just do everything you can to support the socials, get the grassroots effort of just retweeting, reposting, sharing any updates with any friends, family, extended communities. That's all. I mean, it costs nothing to do that, right? Yeah. And then if you're invested in the project or know somebody's invested, it costs nothing to do that. Let's get this project going in the right direction. Yeah.
It's still super early. Again, 24 hours ago, I think yesterday before I went to sleep, we were up 100 and something percent, still up 61 point some percent right now. If you guys are interested in just being a part of the family, whether you invest or not, if you are interested in investing, being a part of what we're doing, go over to our Telegram. There's ambassadors in there that can help you. Go over to, you can actually go into Crypto for Life. Some of the same ambassadors are in there as well. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Again, don't forget, I'll be mentioning it tomorrow, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday is going to be our big meeting, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll see a lot of the ambassadors, a lot of the faces that are in the community. But until then, you'll just hear me gradually talk. We got a lot of calls, a lot of partnerships, a lot of meetings that we still got going. We're just getting started. 24 hours into it. Hey, who would have known, right? Amazing people doing great things. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And until next time, it's your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay, and Frankie Legend. Peace.